What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the House of Hoops built by Empowerment Panel. I'm your girl, your host, Brittney Elena. You already know the Millie Queen, and I am super excited to be here. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. I'm gonna stop talking though because we already know I'm not the reason why you guys are here. We have some amazing talent joining us today. Look, I'm gonna give you the rundown, okay? We have two of the WNBA's top prospects, all right? Charli Collier, number one overall pick in the 2021 WNBA draft for the Dallas Wings. And then, y'all was saying it wrong, so I'm gonna make sure to say it right. Aari, Aari McDonald, number three overall pick in the 2021 WNBA draft for the Atlanta Dream. Look, that's it. Okay, those two right there. So, all right, let's go ahead and bring them in because that's who you guys are here to see. Let's go. Let's do it, y'all. What's up, ladies?
What's up,
Hey,
Brittney? How you doing?
Look, I am great. Super happy to be here with you guys to talk about your journey so far and just how the sport hasn't empowered you, you know. Um, we're just gonna get right into it, okay? We're gonna get the questions going. So, it's gonna be for the both of you guys. Charli, if you want to start, what moment did you realize that you loved the game?
I would say just right when I picked up a basketball, I started playing around like 5 or 6 years old, and I was already taller than everybody. So I was like, might as well just hoop. I tried every other sport, swim, gymnastics, cheerleading, all that, but basketball was just, my ideal fit. I was tall enough, long enough at the time. I had a little good, skill set. So it just was from there, the best was yet to come. I just started at a young age.
Multi-talented, just can do it all, girl. Yes. What about you, Ari?
I knew that I loved the game probably at the age of 7. Just competing and just when I lost, like I would just cry or just coming back from practice, learning some new moves, going to try them in my
Oop, oop.
sorry,
No, like it's okay, it
going to
happens.
try them, going to try them in my driveway. Just I knew I loved the game.
Definitely that. Look, them driveways. You could do a lot in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think you're just the best player on the court, seeing everybody just drive, or me on the driveway, seeing people drive by. You like, yeah, you seen that? Yeah, that was me. That was me.
That's
So I
true.
got you. I get
That's true.
you. Who were your greatest inspirations growing up? Charli, you can go first.
Greatest inspiration. Ooh, I was a big Candace Parker fan growing up. Like I had the jersey and everything. It's really
Yep.
crazy. Like I'm gonna have to pull a jersey out one day just to show Instagram or something. But growing up, I loved Candace Parker, LA Sparks. That was my team, and so growing up, that was my biggest inspiration. Somebody I wanted to play like, um, and so just her in general. I loved KD. The Texas connection, like him when he was with the Sonics, like that KD, like so I just love Katie and Candace. That's my people.
Okay. And what about you, Ari?
Growing up, I would say my biggest inspirations were Diana Taurasi and Cappy
Hmm.
Pondexter. I love
Mm.
DT's mentality and just her attitude, her approach to the game. Just I loved Cappy's swag and just her craftiness that she brought to the game.
Yo, Cappy is literally one of my swag guru inspirations. Like she could just do it all. Like I love her. So, Charli, what do you think when people say you should just stick to sports?
I feel like I have a platform enough to speak about things I really care about, and so when people say stick to sports, I really think that's not something that you should say. We're professional athletes now, and we have a voice, and we have the voice to speak about things that we think are wrong or think are right. And so when you say stick to sports, I'm just like, I'm not just an athlete. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. Like I have a voice in this world, in this system. So I just don't think I think that's really derogatory. I feel like at the same time, I'm an adult. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman here in America. So I can't just stick to sports. There's so many things I could speak on.
Definitely. And Ari, what's your opinion on that?
I definitely agree with Charli. And also, just when I hear that statement, it doesn't make sense at all. Like Charli said, we're athletes, we're educated, and we're not just speaking on situations that we don't care about. Like, we care about them. They're impacting us and our family and those that we love. So just using our platform and also just using it for those who don't have the voice. We have to speak up when something isn't right.
Definitely. And you guys have a lot of people that look up to you as well. So you guys are motivators in using your voice as well. So, um, have you seen a shift in how women's basketball is viewed in the sporting world? And Ari, we can start with you.
I've definitely seen a big shift, and I definitely think that there is more room for improvement. But I've seen this shift during NCAA tournament, just seeing the support and the recognition that us hoopers got from people in the NFL and the NBA. So that definitely means a lot. And just when people just watch the game, that's also helping us grow when they tweet about it and post us. So I mean, I definitely think that we're taking the right steps, like in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you, Ari. Like just going back to the tournament, the food, back to the weight room, just the type of attention that we got from that. I definitely feel like it sparked what's to come now. I feel like a lot of people are paying attention to women's sports better now. We're getting the recognition that we need, but at the same time, it's still a lot of work to be done. But there's improvement that's happening that I see.
For those watching, what could you tell them as to how they can continue just to put women's basketball on their platform and just to spread the word to support it, because it's an amazing movement and amazing, amazing athletes. So let others know how you feel that they can continue to just spread the word of women's basketball.
Take this one, Ari.
I would say to watch our games. We get the TV coverage. They also stream our games on Facebook, Twitter. I know that everyone has these social media platforms. So just watch our game, tweet about it. I mean, we're some dogs. This whole league is. So just tune in and watch us work.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's the summertime now. I mean, not everybody's going out right now. Go to a game. Wherever you're at, go to a game, get a ticket. They're not that expensive. Just support women's basketball.
I would say even if you're not going to the game, still buy the tickets.
Yeah.
Right.
like buy it for somebody else. You want to go to a game? Do you want to go to a game? You get a ticket. You get a ticket. You get a ticket. Look, somebody gets a ticket. Okay, so what the one message you want young Black girls to hear right now? Ari, we can go with you.
The one message I would probably say is that to never be defeated, especially when you are failing. Just embrace the failure, learn from it, and just know that there's a light at the end of this tunnel. And just to stay encouraged and stay positive and surround yourself with those who are positive and that bring the best out of you.
Yeah, I feel like you hit the nail right on the head. I feel like being positive is the biggest key. I mean, because at times life's going to hit you hard, whether you're an athlete or not, and you just gotta, stay the course. Stick to your purpose, know your purpose, and know your worth, and continue to just, strive to be the greatest.
Yeah. Speaking on that, what would you say to your younger self during your lowest point?
Ooh, it's a good question. Man, I would just say, even at your lowest point, you start just thinking negative, all these negative things coming into play. I would just say, to my point again, staying positive. It's more easier said than done, but you got to really put yourself in that situation. And, how you always think of yourself doing something, think of yourself doing it in a good way instead of thinking of bad things may go wrong. But, think of it as it going right all the time. I feel like that'll help you go a long way.
Okay.
I would say just to, like Charli said, stay positive, stay the course, and just keep God first. And obviously, you're going through this for a reason. Like, this is going to make you stronger in the end and a better person. Just so being able to adapt to any situation and just embracing the difficult times. Like, it's gonna be greater later.
Yeah, knowing to not take things personal and just know that it's probably a lesson that you've been needing, and just to kind of just learn from it instead of letting it bring you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and what do you think about this new generation? What's your opinions on it? I guess you get the Gen Z. I guess y'all part of the Gen Z. Yeah, that's y'all, right? I guess.
Are we the Gen Z, Ari? I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
I think, you think about this new generation?
Oh, Aari, I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
I think that this new generation, I mean, I guess you can kind of include me and Charli in it, kind of, but I think that we're the game changers. I mean, there's a lot that's been going on since, we've been in this world, and I think that it's on us to, move us forward, and like especially as a nation, like a lot of stuff has been happening. Just we have the power to, take them some more a positive direction. So I think that we just got to keep going and moving it forward and not taking steps backwards.
Yeah. I feel like social media is helping us a lot. That's you see the things that in the bubble, some of the players were on TikTok showing, what we were getting the weight room and all that. Like it went viral. Like I just feel like social media in this day and age is just taking things by, people are seeing everything now. They're able to see what we're going through as athletes, just not in a bad way, good ways, but just social media in general is like this generation's thing for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely giving you guys more of a voice than others
Yeah.
have had in the past. Y'all are our future. That's my opinion on it. Like, you know, y'all are going to be game changers. You guys already have started doing that, but you guys are going to do some amazing things for women's basketball and especially like women of color as well. So I'm excited to see how y'all really change things. And we're speaking about platforms. When did you realize that basketball gave you a platform to speak about your bigger issues? Well, we can start
I
with Aari.
I
Sorry.
realized basketball gave me this platform when issues start coming up that impacted myself and my family. I knew that I had to, speak up on it, and just seeing others speak up on it, like my peers, like on the side of me, like it was something that we needed, and it helped me, encouraged me to use my voice. I'm not a talkative person, I literally say to myself, but just seeing my peers speak up, it kind of inspired me. Okay, like I need to do something to, help make a change. And so I've realized that, hey, I got to do something. I got to use my platform, whether that's reposting something, retweeting something, like I have to do something, or making someone aware of what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel like it really hits home, when it affects you or like how you say area, your family members or, a brother or sister or something. It just really hits home, especially if you're a woman, a black woman here in America. It just, even if you don't know the person, I feel like it still affects you. So definitely just like repost or if it's something I could do just little by little that can help, bring, justice to what's happening.
Because of some of the backlash that you may face with using your voice, have you guys ever felt intimidated to say anything? Charli, we can go with you.
Intimidated to say anything like back to the person that has
Or to
tried to
just in
like
general, to speak on a topic.
I mean, I feel like it's my voice. I feel like at the end of the day, I could say not what I want, but I have the platform to speak on it, so I have the right to.
Hmm.
And if you don't like it, then I really don't know what to tell you because that's my thoughts. That's how I feel. But you have a right to speak on what you think is right and what's wrong.
Exactly. What about you, Aries? Since you said that you're kind of shy a little bit, but you're gonna speak up when necessary. Have you ever been intimidated?
At first, I was. 'Cause, like, I'm the type of person, like, oh, I want to be liked by everybody. Like, no. Like, if you didn't like what I had to say or the message I posted, then obviously it wasn't for me in the beginning. So I
Hmm.
had to learn that quick, not to just, do what was right and do what I felt that needed to be done at the time.
Yeah, definitely. Why do you think the WNBA has such a strong voice in these issues compared to other leagues across the world? And we'll start with you, Charli.
I feel like the WNBA together has done an amazing job. I mean, as unified as they are, as how collective everybody is on the same page, the Black Lives Matter movement, like in the bubble, like I feel like that changed a lot. People seeing the WNBA taking that next step, Black women in the league, like we're using our voice on Instagram, Twitter, we're participating in the protests, things like that. And when you look at the WNBA, you know, we don't have a lot of as attention as the NBA, but I mean, people still pay attention to it, and so I feel like just the WNBA having that collective agreement, like, hey, we're going to do this together. All the teams are going to come together and we're going to do this. It just really, I feel like, is a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Just On my end, shout out to the women that came before us and that has like, made everything possible for us now. And just, I just think as women, like we get the job done, and us women were already, part of a minority group. And so we didn't have the right like others to do things. And so I think that we're taking the right steps in the right direction, and we're not taking any steps backwards. So I feel like that is empowering us, and that is uplifting us to, keep fighting for what we think that is right and stuff that is impacting us in our own world and also for others.
Definitely. What first sparked your interest in giving back to the community? We can go with
Aari.
Charli. Oh, go
Me.
Aari.
Okay.
Let's go,
My
Aari.
interest in giving back. I just feel like even in college, I did a couple things, to give back to the community. Even when we had that whole snow ice storm thing going on in Texas, it was just really random. Texas don't get snow, but when it did, everybody was going crazy. And so I just feel like at that time we had like a food shortage or whatever. And I feel like it was, my duty as an athlete, I'm seeing all this stuff going on. My apartment complex with a couple of my teammates, we had electricity and stuff, but other people didn't. So I wanted to give back, give food and all that stuff. And that's the moment I realized like I had a platform to do this. What if I wasn't an athlete? What if I was just a regular student, just doing this? But I just feel like it was the right thing to do at the right time. And so when you're a student athlete, you have to do those things.
Okay. What about you, Aari?
I feel like I've always been a helper. Like even as a young age, like I love helping people and seeing them smile. So I feel like I've done my job once I see somebody smile and I gave them like what they need, and it just warms my heart. Like I love helping people. So I feel like having that as a young age, like it didn't really spark my interest. Like I already had that. So I mean, it's just my duty. I feel like it's my purpose to serve others.
Yeah. What's it like interacting with fans while you're doing your community work? Like, Ari, you said that, it brings you joy just being able to help, but like, knowing that they just know who you are based off of like your passion and your love, like, what is that like?
It's amazing just seeing the smiles on their face, like when you like are around them. It's amazing, and just hearing their stories and hearing why they support us it's amazing, and I love it, and just like I said, it brings me joy. Like, and I love being around those, and they're always positive, especially no matter what they're battling behind closed doors. They're always positive. And
Hmm.
that helps me a lot, and it encourages me. I got to keep going for them.
Yeah. What about you, Charli?
Yeah, I love fans. I hated when we couldn't interact with them in COVID during college. It really sucked not going, in the stands and, hugging them,
Hmm.
shaking their hands. So, but I always loved it, from the youth to the older adults. Especially the loyal ones, we might have a bad game, we might have lost, they still come up to you, want a picture or autograph or something. I love interacting with the fans, seeing them smile, even if I had a bad game, seeing them smile makes me smile. So I enjoy all my fans that come and support me, good or bad.
Yeah, for sure. What are you most excited about for your first season in the WNBA? We can start with you, Charli.
Most excited about every game is exciting for me. We got a
Okay.
game tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Going against the best of the best. As a young girl, I was watching TV, like watching these girls on TV. So I'm on the court with them every night. And so it's just a great feeling, to be on the same court as them. So I'm just really grateful for every game.
Just living your dream, huh? It's crazy, right?
It is crazy.
What about you, Ari?
I agree with Charlie. It's crazy because like we watched them like when we were younger, like they're literally in college, and to watch them go to the league, and now we're teammates with them, are playing against them. It's sometimes like I'm in awe, but it's like nah, like I need to do my job. Like I gotta do
Feel
my
you.
job. But I'm excited for the season and just trying to adapt so I can come back next year better and stronger as a person.
Okay, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna get into kicks. All right. What shoes are y'all rocking this year? We're gonna start with Ari with this. What shoes you rocking this year?
I'm rocking a little bit of everything. I've been sticking with the Kobe's. Like I love hooping in Kobe, so I just been rocking different ones. I'll probably wear them a couple times, then I'll just go to the next pair. But I mean, I'm loving them. I got great grip and they support me, so I'm gonna keep staying with those.
Okay.
So yeah.
What about you, Charli?
Uh, I mean, at first I was in the Kobe's, but I feel like now I'm gonna rock with the KDs, all the high KDs, all the 14s.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with the KDs.
What makes you switch?
Uh, for one, it's high tops, and the
Okay.
colorways are dope. So I love the colorways. So we're gonna rock with the KDs.
Okay. So this is gonna be the last question for me, since y'all, I don't know if y'all know, like we talked about Cappy and how I said swag. So do y'all ever just really plan out that pre-tunnel look? Like, what is the process of that? Are y'all looking forward to it? So y'all can just flick it up and pose with it? Like, tell me a little bit about that for the last question for me. We can start with Charli.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes it's really last minute. I'm like, okay, just
Okay.
throw a cozy Nike Tech fleece on and some cool like SB dunks, or like if it's like a I don't know, a good matchup or a good game or something. I don't know. We're playing Las Vegas or something. I'm gonna really throw something on. It just depends. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, lately I've been going cozy. Like I'm wearing like a Nike tank or probably like a graphic shirt with like some Nike sweats or some Nike like knit shorts and my slides. I just been going real comfortable. If I do, I'm kind of like a basic person. I go like a simple V-neck, some pants, and like she said, some dunks or something like that. I'm going comfy. I'm coming in to do my job, and I'm gonna change to something probably different after the game, and I'm gonna go
Hey,
home. Like,
I feel you. Oh, you muted. Can you hear Aari?
nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Uh,
can y'all hear me and Aari?
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Is that what happened?
Okay.
We can hear you
Can you hear
now.
me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Maybe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're good now, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back. Okay, I'm sorry. My AirPods technical difficulty. But I was saying, is there any last minute, anything you want to say, not last minute, I'm sorry. Anything you want to say to your fans before we end the live that you just like want them to know, or we can start with you, Charli. Let us know.
For my fans, I don't know. Tune in tomorrow. We play Seattle at 4 Pacific time. Tune in. I love you guys. Charli Collier here. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aari.
I'm gonna follow Charlie. We play Minnesota tomorrow. We're looking to redeem ourselves. Got a tough loss yesterday, but tune in and support myself and Charlie. We're gonna try to do our things our rookie season. Stay with us. It only gets better from here.
That's right.
All right, there you go.
Amen.
Well, you heard it from the best. And thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Ladies, thank you so much for taking the time out, to chat with me and your fans and your supporters. And we gonna see each other again. I don't come to a game, so I'm gonna buy a ticket, but y'all want to give me some extra love on the side, But we gonna talk. We gonna talk. Everyone, please make sure that you guys support the WNBA, support our amazing athletes, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Bye.